Finally, the teacher.
Yeah, come back like not a half hour later. I want water, but it needs to be fresh. We're gonna go to the source, the mountain.
I never do that.
I want glacier water. What this was the word? Or something? Yeah, like there's something after you get the initial shock that someone made a mistake or whatever, and you're like, they're human too. There's a comfort in that. Oh wait, they're human too, right? I think what starts marring it, or like he starts like maybe turning me off, so to speak, is when you see maybe a pattern of behavior that they're just refusing to deal with, right? And it's starting to cause harm in their life and harm to others. Then it's kind of like, and I think there's like almost a threshold, almost like on a spectrum of like how much is like, and it's subjective probably according to like what it is and who the person is, right? Like every parent, pretty much every parent yells at their kids, right? I yell at my kids. I lose my cool. I'm stressed. I'm tired. I feel disrespected. Whatever, right? That's fine. But like, you own it. You ask for forgiveness. You work out how to improve, all that kind of stuff, right? But when I see in some people like just blame, right? Like, well, that's actually wasn't my fault, it was my kid's fault, right? Or my spouse's fault, that kind of thing. And then that's when for me it starts to become detrimental, right? When they just refuse to own it and not work on it. So you can't do it anymore because you're trying to record yourself.
I know, exactly.
Yeah. True story. Gonna miss.
It was on.
Yeah, it would have worked though because it was on screen. Yeah. I'm trying to think of if there was anyone that I looked up to that just was like gut punch after I heard something. I can't think of anything. Not anyone like I know personally, I guess.
I was walking by and I accidentally elbowed him in the head. And I was like,
Okay,
this is
yeah.
disgusting. I hate it like
Right.
We'll still do a couple more minutes, but do make sure you get to that fourth question.
Yeah. I wonder for me if it's like, I'm like, I have to do some soul searching. Maybe I'm just jaded. Maybe I just expect people to blow it. And maybe it's a way of protecting myself. I don't know, like, I remember as a kid, there's a camp speaker who was a local pastor who was amazing, like very charismatic, very great communicator, lots of energy, funny, really was great with people, all that kind of stuff. And then you find out that he doesn't treat his wife well, and that they're separated for some legitimate reasons, that kind of thing. And then they work it out, and things look like they're okay for a few years, and then again in the last year it is all goes to crap again because he had. But for me, it's kind of like I'm like maybe I've seen too much. Maybe I'm like like I'm not even surprised anymore, Mike. Like I gotta be careful what my words are here. I'm in church. but like, right? And just kind of like, and so like he would have been a guy that I would have would have wanted to emulate. So I guess it's a good example of a role model, like someone I wanted to emulate, because he was a great communicator, always had good material when I was working with him at camp. And then I remember becoming a youth pastor, getting hold of some resources. I'm like, hold up, these resources, they're copied word for word out of like a youth Bible study guide. And he never cited that. Like, it's cool if he's cited, right? But like, it kind of gives you with the impression that it's his work, right? And so, like, oh, so that was a bit of a tarnish, and then kind of like started to unravel. So, because I know this guy probably now. Oh boy, I'm old. I probably know this guy for like 20 years. And so, and if we were to bump into other, she's like, Mike, how are you? Eddie, how are you? And then I'd be like, I know. Right? So there's a bit of that. Yeah. And then, I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, it's an old school saying, "Your sins will find you out," right? So, like, at what point is it like just being human? And when does just being human get to the point of like, no, like you're a terrible human being and you're inflicting a lot of harm on others?
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. Being honest about their sin as versus trying to hide it and like say it's okay. Like some people try to rationalize.
Sure,
it.
you
Like,
all
it's
face
not that bad,
disappointment
right?
and discouragement from people you've looked up to.
I know what it is.
While Stephen is one of the few examples in the Bible
Delete.